One thing you want to make sure your customers do know about. When they're buying new machines, and they bring in a desktop operating system on that machine, if they choose to use a Microsoft operating system, they should bring that in with a Windows XP Pro OEM license on that. Why? I'm going to say, well, I know, we're standing on 2000, we're standing on something else. Don't bring it in with anything prior to that. Here's the reason why. Back on October 8th of 2001, we made a change to our OEM licensing agreement. And the reason why was because we introduced Windows XP Pro. So think about it, prior to Windows XP Pro, we had Windows 95. Did your customers use that at home? Yeah, end users did, right? Did they use it at work, though? They did. They had the WYSIWYG and the plug and play, which effectively became known as plug and pray and all that kind of fun stuff, right? It worked in both places. Windows 98, same thing. Windows 2000 Pro, we thought was going to become only the business operating system. What we missed was what an NT kernel gets you that 9X kernel never does. You can still use 9 monitors per box, but it has your memory over 64 meg RAM. You can actually use it as opposed to a 9X system, which does this and crashes after 256, right? Also, you get dual processor support, and gamers use more hardware-intensive software than businesses do. So they had a platform which support more in an NT kernel than the 9X, so they went to 2000 Pro. So actually it applied both ways. So that license agreement applied to both sets of customers. So again, you have to write to the lowest common denominator. When we introduced Windows XP, we did a very smart thing. We created 2 different versions. We created Windows XP Home and Windows XP Pro. What do you think Windows XP Home was meant for? Home user, right? Our marketing people got that one on the nose. XP Home meant for home. XP Pro meant for business. As such, we wrote 2 different licensing agreements under the OEM because we could. We knew who was going to buy which one. And it allowed the consumers the choice of which one they wanted. We weren't forcing them to buy one or the other. You can't force me to buy only the deluxe car. As you've seen in the papers, that causes problems, right? You can't not do that. So, we had a chance to write 2 different agreements. We did. So our XP Pro, which is meant for our businesses, we wrote a license agreement which would give them some of the things they were asking for. Imaging rights. Under an XP Pro OEM license, they had imaging rights for another OEM license. Downgrade rights. And Windows XP Pro OEM, they have downgrade rights all the way back to Windows 98. Transferability of license, they still do not have, because support for an OEM license comes from the system builder. So the agreement is actually with the system builder, not us. So therefore, we cannot give that right to somebody else based on, on their term as opposed to ours. So this is very important, because any customer who wants to use any prior version, if they're a business, if they buy the Windows XP Pro license, they get downgrade rights, they can do the imaging, do everything they want, and then when they want to go to XP Pro down the line, what do they need to buy? Nothing, right? They're saving money. Those precious budget dollars they don't have enough of. If they buy the Windows 2000 Pro today, as opposed to the XP Pro, they're buying the 2000 Pro license, which can cost them the same as an XP Pro license, install on 2000 Pro, then when they want to go to XP, what do they need to buy? The upgrade, which as a services partner, when you guys want to get services dollars, you're fighting that same budget, right? It's only one budget dollar. If they have to spend money on software, what happened to the budget dollars they have for installation services? It just went down, right? You're fighting for those dollars. Take us out of the equation. Get Microsoft out of there immediately. Don't let software stop a project or halt it. Have them buy the machine with XP Pro license on it. Then when they want to do the install, do the upgrade, migration, they have to buy any software. They already own it. Don't let a customer buy an XP. It's a 2000 Pro license and acquire XP Pro. They're hurting themselves. Get what you pay for. And they don't know this. I mean, that's the biggest kicker. They say they want to buy 2000 Pro because they want to run. Well, great. Right under XP, you've got the imaging right for your machine. You blow it on the image, you're good to go. Save you money.